what happened at the airport was crazy, because let me tell you why. Hi guys, welcome back into my channel. Today is a little different. We're doing a sit down. I haven't done one of these in a long time, but I feel like I kind of need to sit down to bring these prices down to you guys. So welcome back again to my channel. Thank you for tuning in, and let's get straight into today's video. So today we're talking about how much I spent in Ghana, which is kind of surprising to a lot of people. I only spent $300. I'm even surprised, but I'm not too surprised because that was my budget going to Ghana, because I was like, I don't want to spend a lot of money. I'm not trying to spend too much money, so we're gonna keep it $300, and that was it. Like, that was my budget for Ghana, and I was able to do it, spend less than that. So let's see how I did it. First and foremost, let's get this clear. I lived with my sister while I was in Ghana, and we have a home in Ghana because obviously that's where I'm from. So accommodation and food was covered. So my breakfast, lunch, dinner, all of that, I didn't have to buy it. My sister literally like sponsored me when it came to food and everything. God bless her so much, and God bless her for, you know, being able to do that, you know, giving her the opportunity and the resources to take care of me when I was in Ghana when it came to food and like accommodation and stuff, which I'm so grateful for. Thank you. With that being said, I'm just thankful to God because the way he was using people to like bless me, cover costs, I'm like, this is God and that's not me. So this is not by my power or anything. It's God's grace, using friends and family bless my whole trip in Ghana. Also, a little disclaimer out there, this is my personal experience, okay? So doesn't mean if you go to Ghana you're gonna spend $300. And also, this is not a budget travel guide at all, so don't use this as your blessing went to Ghana and spent $300 and she was able to do that and that and that and that, so I can do all of that too. And yeah, no, not realistic, but you know, just God's grace that I was able to do that. So just to put an FYI out there for you guys so you guys are clear. With that being said, let us jump to the video. So let's do a week one recap. So I arrived at the airport, and as soon as I arrived, $30 gone shopping. So when I got there, right, I got off the plane and then I went to customs, and they were like, you need a yellow fever vaccine card, whatever. While I was in Ghana, I did receive that vaccine, but I don't even know where that card is. So they were like, we don't have that card, unfortunately we can't allow you to come in. I'm like, so you're telling me to get on the plane and go back to Chicago? That's crazy. So I was like, so what do I do? And then the guy's like, just slide me some money and I'll let you go. I'm like, I'm not surprised. Like, I already know, you know, that exists in Ghana, so like that's not surprising. But I was like, y'all just want some money. Y'all just want extra money. I looked at my bag and I found like $10 and I gave it to him, and he was like, okay. When I got down, the number of people that were off the plane, it was a lot. So it was a lot. Like, British Airways arrived, I used KLM. It was a lot of people, so the line was crazy. So as soon as I gave him that money, I was like trying to go join the line. He was like, you're too beautiful to join that whole queue. You know what, let me take you to the first class line. I was like, God, if this is not you, I don't know who it is. So I went to the first class line, and it was like a quick 5 minutes and I was out there looking for my bag. But obviously, because the plane had just arrived, I had to wait a little for my bag because all the bags were not out yet. But that queue was like 300 people in that line. I was like, thank God for that. But anyway, my first $10 was gone. The bags came. As soon as you go out of the customs, people just come to you like, hey, need help carry your bag? You see how little and skinny I am? I have 4 bags. Like, not just 4 bags together, 4 big luggages that went down the plane. I had to pay for 2 extra bags because, you know, when you're going to Ghana, uncle wants to give something to their cousin, you know? Yeah. So I had 4 big luggages. So I was like, yeah, I definitely need help. So this nice man grabbed the car, followed me. Like, he was like, all you have to do is when you see the bag coming, just point. I pointed at it, and then he just grabbed it, puts it on the tray. So I was like, oh, that's so nice. He rolled the car all the way outside for me to go meet my sister, which I surprised her, by the way. It was so nice. I surprised her. But anyway, took the stuff outside. I was like, you know what, that was really nice. So I give him a little $20. So $30 gone, literally within 5 minutes of me landing in Ghana. I was like, damn, $300, so we're gonna pull through? I don't know. So as soon as I got home, it was like 10 o'clock, so I just went straight to bed. I couldn't really sleep because of the heat, mosquitoes. I was like, yeah, I had AC in my room, but still the mosquitoes, they did not fear the cold at all. Woke up the next morning, felt a little sick, but my very close friend in the morning was like, I want to officially welcome you to Ghana, so let's go to Starbucks. I was like, that's so nice. My sister tagged along. My sister was like a +1 everywhere I went to. She tagged along, and then we went to Starbucks. It was very nice. So he covered the whole cost. God bless you so much. So that was $0 on my end. Next day, one of my childhood classmates, and she was like, let's go get our nails done. I haven't seen you in 7 years, so let's go do something. I'm like, okay, I'm excited, let's go do that. We went all the way to Darkwoman, which is so far away from where I live, to get our nails done. I only got my toes done. And as soon as we got it, we called them at first, and they were like, how much are the nails? And he was like, oh, like, it was like 120 Ghana cedis, which is like $7, not a lot. And I was like, okay, that's cool. We got there and we were done. And guess how much they charged? They charged us 1,000 Ghana cedis. I'm like, wait, what? They were hearing my accent, and my friend was also speaking English because, you know, like, we went to school together, so we speak English. So they had the accent, and they were like, yeah, we gotta bump this price up. So they charged us 1,000 Ghana cedis, and I was like, I only did my toenails. My friend did her fingers and her toes. So I was like, yeah, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. And I got a toe infection from that nail that I did in Ghana. Like, do not recommend it. I wish I could find where the store is. I can put them in this video, because do not go there at all. Anyway, that was $60. $60 for toenails. Ridiculous. I was already regretting. I was like, I don't know how this $300 is gonna be spent. But anyway, that same night, another classmate also was like, you know, let me take you to the beach. So we went to the beach. He came to pick me up, took me to the beach. So transportation, everything was covered, and then brought me back safely as well. Transportation was covered as well. Like, thank you and God bless you. I ended up seeing a turtle, which is not the point of this video, but it was so cute. Like, you know, they're like very cute. The rest of the week I got sick, so I did not go out at all. I was just at home the whole time. Didn't spend my time outside. Saturday came and I went to church. Obviously, I go to church on Saturdays. I observe the Sabbath. So after church, we were hungry, and we decided to go get some kenke. If you don't know what kenke is, it's made with corn, but it's kind of like a sister to fufu. So some kenke, some fish, tilapia, well, fish and tilapia, same, they're all fishes. Fish, sausages, some eggs, chicken, turkey tail. Busted. It was very good, very good. But that was like 200 Ghana cedis. Not a lot at all. Like, they gave us like 5 bowls of kenke, served us a whole platter for 200 Ghana cedis. I was like, yeah. I didn't pay for that, my sister paid for that though. So thank you again, and God bless you. So far, you can see the cost up here of everything that we've done so far for week 1. The next day, I had to go get some stuff to my friend's mom, because obviously when you come to Ghana, they want to give you a lot of stuff to people. I already told you in the beginning of the video if you already listened to it. So I had to go drop those stuff off. As soon as I got there, his mom actually paid for it because I couldn't find anywhere to cash money out. So if you're going to go to Ghana, make sure you have cash on handy. I did not have cash. Like, I was using my own money for everything. So I transferred my bank account in America, send it to Ghana. And it was a lot, because if you don't find like a station to take the money out, you're not going to be able to, you know, pay. Anyway, week 1 in total, I spent $90, which was $30 at the airport and $6 for my nails. So week 2 started off very nice. I went to Noble House, which was the food. It was mid. But I went to go meet family. It was very beautiful. Didn't have to pay anything on that one too as well. Thank you so much. Next day, one of my friends took me to Bliss, which was an arcade in Ghana. It was very beautiful. I did bowling, a lot of other games. So as soon as we got there, we ate because I was hungry. We ate. It was like some noodles, but the food was okay. We went to go play games. The games was fun. It was fun, but that place is expensive. Like, you pay for every single game. That was crazy. So I was really like surprised and impressed at the same time. Like, I felt like, damn, that's a lot of money spent, but thank you so much and God bless you. That same night we went to National Theater because my sister was having an event. My sister sings, so she was having an event at National Theater, so we ended up going to National Theater, and we had to get tickets for that event, so it was $13. That was the first money I spent that week. The next day, one of my friends took me to Zen Garden, which was so nice. It was very beautiful. It was very beautiful, very nice, and he covered everything. I love the vibe. The food, not too much. I didn't really eat. I took like one drink. The drink tasted like earth water, so I was like, yeah, I know. But the music and the vibe, so nice. Like, for somebody who does not go to the club, and I did not go to the club at all when I was in Ghana, like, thank God. For me to go to Ghana and not join the 2 December party, like, I had to clap for myself, because Zen Garden is like a live band. They play, like, so it was very nice. Like, it's about, like, you sit down, just listen to music and just be yourself scale, you know. So it was very nice. Next day, another friend took me to Mocha's, which was kind of a Lebanese restaurant. Very good. And he covered everything. The food was good. Everything was nice. Next day, I had to go visit my special mom and my special sister. And that was like $13 because I took an Uber from Dasawan all the way to Castle. Those of you who know where that is, you know what I'm saying? It's far. So that was like 90 Ghana cedis just to go there. And coming back, my cousin ended up paying for it. She was so sweet. Like, I spent a lot of time with my cousin. It was very nice. The next day, my friend visited me at nighttime and we kind of talked, catch up, all of that. My high school friend, I think I gave him $3, so that was like the money that I spent that week. So in total, everything I spent for that week was $29, which was the theater, Uber, and also gifting a friend $3. Week 3, after going to church on Saturdays, I was like, you know what, I think all of us need to go out together. So before that, I've only been going out with my cousin and then my sister, like one-on-one. So I was like, why not just take the whole family out? So me, my sister, my cousin, one of my other sisters, my friends, like we just went together and went to go eat at Mocha's again because it was that good. Like the fried rice was very good and the chicken was kind of had a zesty taste to it, which I love zestiness, so that was very good. That we ended up spending like $60 over there that day. It was very nice. Next day, I met up with my middle school classmates, different set of people. We went to Starbites. We had a lot of time to catch up, had fun. I really love Starbites. They're loaded fries. It doesn't taste like American loaded fries at all, but like it was very, very good. I want to make some here. I had to send him like mobile money after we're done because I don't have like physical money to give to him. And he was like, no, don't worry about it. Like I'm like, so thank you very much. You know yourself. God bless you too. The next day, a friend of mine took me and my sister to Bella a Freak, which was so beautiful. Like it was very nice. The vibe, it was very nice. It was very, very nice. So $0 on that day because my friend covered it. Thank you so much and God bless you. Next day, I braided my hair, and the hair braiding process story for another day, but took a long time. From like 1 o'clock, we were done at like 1 a.m. I know a lot of people went to Ghana like, I was spending $14 on my hair. I went to Ghana and did my hair for that. I'm like, I'm spending $60, and that is not me complaining at all. But I was like, I liked my hair for like the first few days, but after I was like, no, didn't like it. So as soon as I got here, I took it out. So next day, I went to Safari Bali, which was very, very, very enjoyable. If you haven't visited Safari Bali, make sure you do. This is not an ad to promote them at all because they're not paying me, but it was very nice. We traveled, I think, an hour and something to get there, and it was very nice. It's in a whole different city outside of Accra, so if you want to go there, just be mindful. I think everything in total was like $1,600. I didn't pay for it, so don't ask me, don't judge me of that one. But on their website, I think it's $650 per person. But they have a lot of stuff. Like as soon as you get there, like they greet you with freshly squeezed juice. I'm like, America can never. And then the food was good as well. You get free lunch. You also get to like see the zebras. And the recreational center has a pool, basketball. I had fun. I had a blast. It's like a whole day trip. So that was very, very nice. And thank you so much. You know yourself. God bless you. The next day I took my cousin out, just me and my cousin, because we hadn't been out. Like we always go out together. Like she was like my errand bestie. Like when I'm going out, she would just go out with me. So I wanted to just take her out, like just one-on-one, go eat and dine together. And we went to Bay's Lounge. It was good. We ended up spending like $50 there, food, drinks, and everything. Like it was just the two of us, so we went all out for just the two of us. The next day, me, my sister, and I, and her friend, we went to La Palm Resort for the day pass just to enjoy some pool day. If you haven't seen that vlog, it's on my channel right now, so make sure you click that and go watch it after this video. But that was very, very, very nice. It was $15 for 3 of us. It was a very relaxing day, and you get access to a lot of things. They have a bar inside the pool, so like you can be in the pool and go to the bar and just get a drink. It was very nice. Like there's a lot of things in Ghana that you need to explore if you do choose to go to Ghana. Explore. Next day, my sister's boyfriend took us to Buzz First, which was so beautiful. It was very nice. I was like, wow, this place is so nice. I feel like we're about to break the bank here. Like I'm gonna insert a picture so you guys can see it, but it's gorgeous. We had a whole platter, so like lots of food. It was very good. The drink too was like, that restaurant was a place where like I had a good drink, and they have like 4 different levels, like 4 different rooftop levels. Everywhere you go to feels like a rooftop. It was very nice. I didn't even take a lot of pictures there because I wasn't expecting this. I didn't dress much for it, but when I got there, I was like, damn. I didn't even have makeup on. Like the whole trip of me being in Ghana, I did not wear makeup, not even once. The heat, you can't even wear makeup. I had an outfit custom made, 3 different outfits, one for my friend, 3 different outfits. So that was like $20. My sister paid for 2 of those. My sister was like the angel that I needed. Like when I was going to Ghana, I was like, yeah, my sister's about to drain me as soon as I get to Ghana. Like I already know she's about to, you know, spend my money, but no, like she was actually like taking care of me, making sure I'm good. So God bless her for that, because I really, really appreciate it. Like when I'm thinking back and looking at the food, everything that I ate, like, and when I'm going out, she would like take this extra money for transportation. I'm like, I can pay for transportation. She's like, I know, but just take this money. I'm like, oh, that's so nice. My sister's boyfriend ended up paying for bus first, and we went to Zen Garden again, because I already told you the vibe is good. Custom made outfit, I ended up paying only $20 because I told my sister paid for the other 2. The next day we ended up going to District 24 or 24 District. It's called something, but along those lines. But my sister's boyfriend covered all of that too. The food was good, but it took forever. One thing about Ghana's food, ooh, I know the food takes long because I cook it. I know it takes long, but damn, it took forever. Like if you go to a restaurant, 1 hour is for waiting. I don't know, but yeah, that was stressing me out. The day I was leaving Ghana, my sister and I and my very good friend again, we went to this tilapia joint. We had some tilapia, some bulk with some spicy sauce. It was so good. It was so great. But my friend covered it again. Thank you so much and God bless you. Like that was like a send off. Literally like 2-3 hours before my flight, and I was like, I'm so full before getting on this plane. Finally, the last day in Ghana, which was, I was a little sad, but low-key, I'm not even gonna lie, I was happy to leave Ghana. To be honest with you, I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm ready to go. I was ready to leave Ghana at that point because I was tired. The sun was hitting. Like, y'all don't understand. When you go to Ghana, you gotta stay 10 toes on your feet praying. God being so great took me there, brought me back safely. So we thank God for that. What happened at the airport was crazy, because let me tell you why. I got to the airport early, right? Of course, my sister stocked up my bag with a lot of items, so it was full. They were like, you have to pay for an extra bag to be able to put this in, and the extra bag was like $300. I'm like, wow. I was like, wow, like this is a lot of money, and I'm not doing it. So I was ready to go. My sister was like, no, wait, let's call my sister, because I have another sister who lives here in the US. Let's call her, maybe she'll pay for it. Because I'm like, whatever you need to do, we need to hurry up, because this line to go out is a lot. So there was a guy that was helping us like check the stuff in and all that stuff. Like when I tell you, when I was in Ghana, God's favor, even when I got back, God's favor was on me every single way, like from the day I arrived to the day I left. So the guy that was helping us get everything sorted out, he ended up like having to be like making sure that everything fit. We paid the extra for the extra bag. My sister in America paid for it. Thank you so much. She cried about that money, by the way, but but she ended up paying for it. So that bag was heavy. It was a lot of money. Like I already told them coming back, like the way I brought 4 bags to Ghana, I was like, I'm not taking 4 bags back. I'm only taking 2 bags. So if y'all want to put anything in there, you guys have to pay for it. I don't want to deal with it. When I was done with everything, like packing the bags, taking the food out, an hour was already gone, and my flight is like in 2 hours. And Ghana does not play about their time. Like when I tell you, when there's time for the plane to move, they literally stop. Like if your flight is at 10 o'clock, please get there at like 6 o'clock or 5 even, because when it's 8 o'clock, they're gonna stop taking people in for that flight, and you're gonna miss your flight. They don't care. They're gonna charge you extra. Like they're cut through with that. Like in America, I know sometimes when you're in line, they'll be like, okay, you're already in line, so we'll take care of you, make sure you make it. No, in Ghana, no. Even if you're in line, they're gonna tell you the plane is leaving, and they're gonna cut the line. So as soon as I was done, like with everything, the guy that was helping us with the stuff, he was like, you're not gonna make the flight. So you know what? He literally opened like the, you know the thing where you're at the airport, they just open it and then people can walk in? Yeah. He opened one of them for me, and I didn't have to go through the line. I just went straight to the flight attendant. She checked my bags and everything, and then bam. So I didn't even spend 5 minutes. And when I was going, he was like, when you're done with her, let me know. As soon as I was done with her, he was like, let me just take it to first class so you can like hurry up and get to your flight. And the line that was there, like trying to get their flight, getting out of Ghana is so stressful, bruh. Like if you're gonna pay for first class, please do that, because do that. He was so great to me that whole, like, you know, helping me make my bag fit, making sure I get on the plane, all of that. So I was like, you know what, let me give him like $15. So I gave him $15, and then that's a lot of money for him. So he was very grateful. Like he was like, you know, thank you so much and all that. But that concludes my whole trip in Ghana and how I spent $300. Week 3 was when I spent the most money, which was $155 because I took my sister out. I had lunch with my cousin, braided my hair, went to Bays, went to the resort, and also the outfit that I made, the custom made outfit that I made. So all of that total, and also the airport $15 was $155. So quick recap so you guys can get the picture. Week 1 I spent $90. Week 2 I spent $29, and then week 3 I spent $155. So after I was done with everything, my total for the whole trip to Ghana was $274, and that's excluding my ticket to Ghana, which was $2,600. But that's besides the point. The total was $274, and I couldn't be more grateful or more happier. I want to first of all show my sincere gratitude to my sister because she was amazing. Like, God bless her so much and replenish everything that she lost. My sister's boyfriend too was amazing. Like, from the moment I got there, the food I ate, he bought me groceries and stuff to, like, you know, kind of took me back to when I was in Ghana. My favorite snacks that I used to eat, favorite drinks, took me out. Like, God bless him so much. And all my friends that took me out, made sure I had a good time, didn't even charge me anything. Like, God bless you guys too so much, and God replenished all of that for you guys tenfold. And the last thank you, first was supposed to be the first thank you, goes to God, because if it wasn't for God, all of this wouldn't have happened. He plays a part in my life, made sure I was safe, got me through first class, even though I didn't pay for first class, but it was all him. And God's favor was literally all over this trip, and I'm so grateful to him. I want to encourage you to always look to God for favor and to trust God with your provision, because when he tells you he will, he will. And also, when you're traveling, like, I had friends that were praying for me here and back home, so I'm so grateful for that as well. Like, your prayers and everything made sure, like, I was safe. Like, I could feel people's prayers for me every time I was out. Like, I could feel like somebody's praying for me right now, because the things that was happening, the things that I was swerving, ducking and diving, it was only God. I could really feel like, damn, somebody's out there praying for me. I really felt that every time I was in Ghana. And thank you so much to all my secret prayer warriors. Thank you guys for also watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in there as well if you want more details about something, need more clarification, whatever you need, just put in the comment section below. This is the end of this video. I will be posting another video next week where we're talking about my car. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.